Assalamu alaikum. This is Hossain. Welcome you all to the English news from Btv-Chattogram. Let's begin with the headlines. A Khaleda able to receive treatment. A personal physician, aged Hossain, urges not to pay heed to rumors. Advisory Council declares Begum Khaleda VVIP prayers held for the quick recovery. Chattogram's Marine Fisheries Academy playing role earning foreign exchange, says the Fisheries and Livestock Advisor. Army Chief determined to build Army as professional force equipped with trained, disciplined personnel and modern weapons. Hossain E-News next testimony on December 7 in 8 cases of crimes against humanity during July uprising. 9 more Palestinian bodies recovered from rubble surpassing that toll, the 70,000 in Israeli genocide in Gaza. And Bangladesh clinched T20 series by 2-1 with commanding 8-wicket win over Ireland in Chattogram decider. Viewers, those were the headlines. Now moving on to the details. Begum Khaleda is receiving medical treatment. Her personal physician and BNP Standing Committee member Dr. A.Z.M. Hossain has said, urging people not to pay attention to rumors. He made this statement today during a briefing at FK Hospital regarding Khaleda's latest health condition. Dr. Hossain said that the party's acting chairman, Tariq Rahman, is constantly monitoring her treatment. Expressing hope for Khaleda's recovery through everyone's prayers, he added that friend and ally leaders from various countries have extended their support for her medical treatment.
সবাইকে সর্বোচ্চ সংযম প্রদর্শন এবং সেই সাথে কোনো ধরনের গুজব ছড়ানো এবং গুজবে কান না দেওয়ার জন্য বিনীতভাবে পরিবারের পক্ষ থেকে দলের পক্ষ থেকে আপনাদেরকে আমরা অনুরোধ করছি। আমাদের দল কিভাবে আপনাদেরকে ইনফরমেশন দিবে সেটিও আমাদের দলের পক্ষ থেকে জানিয়ে দেওয়া হয়েছে। কাজেই কোনো ধরনের গুজবে কান না দেওয়ার জন্য আপনাদেরকে অনুরোধ করছি এবং দেশনেত্রী বেগম খালেদা জিয়ার জন্য সুস্থতার জন্য আপনাদের মাধ্যমে দেশ তথা সকল ধর্মের মানুষের প্রতি আমরা উদাত্ত আহ্বান জানাই। দলের পক্ষ থেকে আমাদের দলের ভারপ্রাপ্ত চেয়ারম্যান জনাব তারেক রহমান সার্বক্ষণিকভাবে ওনার চিকিৎসার তদারকি করছেন। চিকিৎসার সমস্ত বিষয়ে উনি দেশে বিদেশি চিকিৎসকদের সাথে আমাদের মাধ্যমে যোগাযোগ রাখছেন। জনাব তারেক রহমান আপনাদের সবাইকে অনুরোধ করেছেন যে ধৈর্য ধারণ করার জন্য এবং আমরা অত্যন্ত কৃতজ্ঞ আমাদের বন্ধুপ্রতিম দেশ যারা আমেরিকা বলেন, ইউকে বলেন, পিপলস রিপাবলিক অফ চায়না বলেন, কাতার বলেন, আর সৌদি আরবিয়া বলেন, পাকিস্তান বলেন, ইন্ডিয়া বলেন, আমাদের অনেক সরকার এবং রাষ্ট্রপ্রধান এই চিকিৎসার ব্যাপারে তাদের সহযোগিতার হাত বাড়িয়ে দিয়েছেন।
The interim government has decided to declare former Prime Minister and BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda a VVIP considering her smooth treatment in the hospital, security, travel privileges and high status. The decision came at a special meeting of the Council of Advisors at the State Guest House Jamuna in the capital with Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus in the chair. The meeting also offered prayers seeking the early recovery of Begum Khaleda. A planning advisor, Dr. Wahiduddin Mahmood briefed the newsmen after the meeting.
সভায় তিনবারের সাবেক প্রধানমন্ত্রী, সাবেক রাষ্ট্রপতির স্ত্রী ও বিএনপির চেয়ারপারসন বেগম খালেদা জিয়ার আশু রোগ মুক্তি কামনা করে দোয়া ও প্রার্থনা করা হয় এবং জাতির কাছে তার জন্য দোয়া ও প্রার্থনার আহ্বান জানানো হয়। সভায় বেগম খালেদা জিয়ার বর্তমান শারীরিক অবস্থা বিবেচনায় হাসপাতালে তার নির্বিঘ্ন চিকিৎসা, প্রয়োজনে উন্নত চিকিৎসার জন্য বিদেশে নিয়ে যাওয়ার পরিকল্পনা, তার নিরাপত্তা ও যাতায়াতের সুবিধা এবং উচ্চ মর্যাদা বিবেচনায় তাকে রাষ্ট্রের অতি গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ব্যক্তি ভিভিআইপি ঘোষণা করার সিদ্ধান্ত নেওয়া হয়। এই সিদ্ধান্ত অবিলম্বে কার্যকরের জন্য সংশ্লিষ্ট সকল সংস্থাকে নির্দেশনা প্রদান করা হয়। এ বিষয়ে বেগম খালেদা জিয়ার পরিবার ও দল অবগত রয়েছে।
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed deep concern over the health condition of former Prime Minister and BNP chairperson Begum Khaleda Zia. Modi wished Khaleda Zia's early recovery and said India stands ready to provide any necessary assistance. In a post on his official X account, Modi wrote, "My sincere prayers and best wishes for the quick recovery of Begum Khaleda Zia." The health condition of Khaleda Zia, who is currently undergoing treatment at FK Hospital in Dhaka, has drawn attention from regional leaders as well as the international community. Referring to Khaleda Zia's long political career and contribution, Modi said that India is prepared to extend support in any way possible. BNP's acting chairperson Tareq Rahman has said that the collective support of the nation is the source of strength and inspiration for his family. He made the remark in a post on his verified Facebook page today. Referring to BNP chairperson and former Prime Minister Begum Khaleda Zia, he wrote, "We are all continuously praying for the early recovery of our compassionate national leader. In this difficult time, we remain deeply grateful to every citizen of the country for their unity, empathy and solidarity." Tareq Rahman added that the support and good wishes pouring in from different parts of the world for Begum Khaleda Zia's recovery have deeply touched the Zia family and the BNP. The concern expressed by leaders, diplomats and friends from various countries, along with the profound love and prayers of the people of Bangladesh, everything is deeply touching our emotions and feelings, he added. Meanwhile, BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed said BNP acting chairman Tareq Rahman will be returning home very soon. Salahuddin Ahmed told reporters after a meeting of the party's highest policy-making forum, the National Standing Committee held at the BNP chairperson's office in Gulshan on Monday night. A fisheries and livestock advisor for a doctor said the marine cadets should apply their acquired knowledge and skills to shape their bright future and ensure the planned management of the country's marine resources. The advisor made the remarks while speaking as the chief guest at the 44th passing out parade of the Marine Fisheries Academy today. The Secretary of the Fisheries and Livestock Ministry, Abu Tahir Mohammad Jabir, attended the function as special guest, with Principal of the Marine Fisheries Academy Captain Mohammad Hossain in the chair. The advisor also called upon the successful cadets to uphold virtues, develop themselves as worthy citizens of the country. She expressed the hope that the cadets would use their merit to brighten the country's image and achieve professional excellence. A total of 110 cadets, including 17 female cadets, passed out in this year's 44th batch of the Marine Fisheries Academy. A 4-day international conference organized by the Marine Science Institute of the University of Chittagong has been inaugurated today. A fisheries and livestock advisor, Khaleda, was present as the chief guest on the inaugural ceremony of the conference titled Marine Fisheries and Blue Innovations at a hotel in the city. The Chittagong University Vice Chancellor Mohammad Yahya Akhtar, Director General of the Fisheries Department Dr. Abdul Rauf, the Chittagong University Pro Vice Chancellor Administration Professor Dr. Kamaluddin, Pro VC Academic Professor Mohammad Shamimuddin Khan, and Marine Science Institute Director Professor Sheikh Aftabuddin Ahmed were present as special guests on the occasion. Marine experts from various universities in the country and countries including China, the UK, the US, and Russia participated in the conference. The conference discussed the implementation, the challenges, lessons, and strategies of the global blue economy in the context of Bangladesh. The Chief of Army Staff General Wakaruজ্জামান has reiterated his deep determination to develop the army as a trained, disciplined, and professional force equipped with modern weapons. He came up with his call while speaking at the presidential parade as the chief guest, marking the commissioning of the officer cadet of the Bangladesh Military Academy BMA long-term course and the 60th special course on the BMA parade ground at Btv-Chattogram today. The Army Chief told the newly commissioned officers that through taking the oath, they have been entrusted with the sacred responsibility of protecting country's independence and sovereignty. General Wakaruজ্জামান received the salute of the pleasant parade and inspected the march post also. Later, he also distributed prizes among the meritorious cadets on the occasion. After the rigorous military training, a total of 184 officer cadets of the 80th BMA long-term course and 20 officers cadets of the 60th BMA special course were commissioned through this splendid parade. Among the all newly commissioned army officers, 183 were male and 21 other were female. The International Crimes Tribunal has scheduled the next hearing of Hossain in his testimony for 7 December on the case involving 8 charges of crimes against humanity, including 6 murders in Kushtia during the July mass uprising. The tribunal too said the day today after completing the second day of testimony. As the second witness in the case, Prosecutor Tanvir Hassan Johar was cross-examined today by the defense lawyers. The tribunal had recorded his statement yesterday. The 39-page formal charge sheet of this case mentioned that statements from 20 witnesses will be recorded. Meanwhile, in the same tribunal, the testimony of the investigation officer is ongoing in the case involving 6 bodies being burned and 7 people killed in Ashulia, Dhaka, during the July mass uprising against 16 accused, including former MP Saiful Islam. Today, the tribunal recorded the statement of investigating officer Jani Alam as the 24th witness in this case. Additionally, in the case regarding the shooting of Amir Hossain, who was hanging from a rooftop cornice in Rampura during the July mass uprising, along with the killing of another person, testimony is being recorded today against the 5 accused, including former DMP Commissioner Habibur Rahman. The tribunal recorded the statement of the 14th witness, investigating officer Abdul Rauf. Earlier in the morning, 10 arrested accused from these 3 cases were presented before the tribunal. A delegation from the European Union attended a meeting today with the Chief Election Commissioner CC AMM Nasiruddin at the office in the Election Commission at Agargaon in the capital. The 4-member delegation was led by European Union EU Ambassador to Bangladesh Michael Miller. Speaking to journalists after the meeting, the EU Ambassador Michael Miller said that the European Union will provide logistical support to the Election Commission to help overcome challenges related to the national election and the referendum. He added that the EU is hopeful about a free, fair and credible election in Bangladesh. Now, international news. Nine more bodies were recovered from under the rubble in Gaza in 24 hours, according to Gaza's health ministry, since the ceasefire between Palestine and Israel took effect on October 11 this year. The total number of deaths has risen to 356, with 909 injured and 616 bodies retrieved. The ministry said ongoing restrictions have prevented rescue teams from reaching many areas and streets, leaving numerous bodies still trapped beneath the debris. It asked families of the dead and missing to update their information on the ministry's online platform to ensure accurate documentation. Since Israel launched its military operation on October 7, 2023, the total death toll in Gaza has climbed to 70,112, while the number of injured has reached 170,986. Russian forces say they have captured the eastern Ukrainian city of Pokrovsk, a key logistics hub that has been under siege for almost 2 years. The Kremlin announced the news at a Telegram post on Monday, citing Russian Chief of Staff Valery Gerasimov. The post said the eastern Ukrainian city of Volchansk on the Kharkiv region had also been captured by Russian forces. A Kremlin spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, said Gerasimov reported news on the liberation to Russian President Vladimir Putin late on Sunday as the leader visited a frontline command center, according to Russia's TASS news agency. Pokrovsk is a major transportation hub in the Donetsk region, one of the 4 regions of eastern Ukraine that Russia claims to have annexed. Ukraine has yet to confirm Russia's takeover of the city, but Reuters reported that Moscow is circulating a video of soldiers marching through the streets of Pokrovsk and flying a Russian flag. Putin later congratulated Russian forces on their victory, according to the TASS news agency. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf (PTI) has announced protests outside the Islamabad High Court and Rawalpindi's Adelia jail today. Pakistan jail ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan remains unreachable to party leaders and even his family. The government has imposed a ban on public gatherings and restricted visitation rights, heightening concern about Khan's condition. Authorities have enforced Section 144 in Islamabad and Rawalpindi as rumors about Imran Khan's health and even his death continue to circulate. A PTI leader, Asad Kaiser, said opposition lawmakers from both houses will gather outside the High Court before marching to Adelia jail. He said protests were necessary because the High Court order were not being implemented and the jail administration was not cooperating. The conflict grew last week when the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa chief minister staged a sit-in outside Adelia jail. He had been denied a meeting with Khan for the 8th time. Khan's family has also been barred from seeing him for several weeks. Adelia jail officials have rejected all rumors and said he hasn't been moved from the prison. They said he is in good health and received complete medical attention. Jail authorities call the health-related rumors baseless.